Ha, my little stars. Tonight's story is about friendship, a bond so strong that not even loss can break it. It is the story of Chemi and Koza, who taught us how to carry each other's light, even in the darkest times. Sit close and let me tell you their tale. Chemi and Koza were inseparable. From the moment they met under the shade of the Mũgumo tree, they had been two halves of a whole. Chemi, with his inventive mind, loved building gadgets from discarded materials. Koza, ever curious, loved to test Chemi's creations, often turning their experiments into chaotic adventures. "What are you making today, Chemi?" Koza asked one morning as they sat beneath the tree. "A memory recorder," Chemi said proudly, holding up a small device that blinked with colorful lights. "It captures our best moments so we can always remember them." Koza grinned. "Let's test it." They spent the day running through the village, recording laughter, songs, and the sound of their favorite hover goat bleating in protest as Koza tried to ride it. Their experiments often ended in hilarity. One time, Chemi's device sparked unexpectedly, creating a cloud of rainbow-colored smoke that sent the villagers scrambling and laughing all at once. Koza called it their magic moment, and the name stuck. As children, their bond grew even stronger during a school competition where they built a solar-powered kite. The kite soared higher than any other, and the villagers cheered. Koza proudly proclaimed, "With Chemi's brains and my daring spirit, we're unstoppable." One evening, a storm rolled in, fierce and unrelenting. The villagers sought shelter as lightning lit up the sky. Chemi and Koza huddled under the Mũgumo tree, their laughter replaced by silence as the storm raged around them. "Koza," Chemi whispered, "promise we'll always be together." Koza smiled, though his eyes were filled with worry. "Always, Chemi." But the storm took Koza away. By morning the village was quiet, and Chemi's heart felt like it had been split in two. Koza was gone. Without Koza, the village felt different. The sounds of laughter and mischief had vanished, leaving a heavy silence. Chemi wandered aimlessly, clutching the memory recorder but unable to press play. The villagers tried to comfort him. "Koza wouldn't want you to be sad," they said. But their words felt hollow. How could Chemi feel anything but sadness when his other half was missing? Chemi's grief took different forms. Some days he felt anger bubbling up. "Why did Koza leave me?" he yelled, throwing one of their unfinished inventions against the wall. Other days he felt numb, staring at the stars they used to name together. One day Chemi found himself under the Mũgumo tree. "Why does it hurt so much?" he asked aloud, his voice cracking. "Why did Koza have to go?" The tree's roots glowed softly, and a whisper filled the air. "Love doesn't end, Chemi. It transforms." As Chemi sat beneath the tree, the memory recorder blinked to life. Hesitant, he pressed play. The sounds of their laughter filled the air, and glowing fragments of light emerged from the device. The fragments formed a shimmering bridge that stretched into the sky. Chemi stood, his heart pounding. "Koza, is that you?" A faint figure appeared on the bridge, glowing like a star. It was Koza, his form translucent, but his smile as bright as ever. "Chemi," Koza said, his voice soft but steady, "I've missed you." Tears streamed down Chemi's face. "Why did you leave?" "I didn't want to," Koza replied. "But even though I'm not here, our memories connect us. I'll always be part of your story." The bridge shimmered with colors, gold, green, and blue, each one representing a shared moment, their first experiment, their favorite festival, the time they saved a stranded hover goat. As they walked the bridge, the memories grew more vivid. Chemi saw the night they stayed up to watch a meteor shower. Koza insisting each streak of light was a wish waiting to be made. You wished for endless adventures, Koza said with a laugh. And here we are. Koza led Chemi across the memory bridge, showing him fragments of their shared moments. Each memory glowed brighter as they walked, filling Chemi's heart with warmth instead of pain. Do you see, Koza asked, our friendship isn't gone. It's woven into the world around you. Every laugh, every song, every invention you create, I'm there. They reached the bridge's peak, where the Mũgumo tree's roots intertwined with the stars. Here, Chemi saw not just Koza's memories, but glimpses of how he had impacted others. A child laughing as Koza fixed her kite. An elder smiling as Koza helped carry water. When they reached the end of the bridge, Koza placed a glowing shard of light into Chemi's hands. This is my gift to you, he said. Carry it forward and let it guide you. Chemi clutched the shard tightly. Will I see you again? Koza's form began to fade. Every time you remember me, I'll be there. Chemi returned to the village with a renewed sense of purpose. He used the shard to power new inventions, creating devices that brought joy and connection to the villagers. He shared stories of Koza, ensuring that his friend's light would never be forgotten. One invention became a favorite, a memory capsule that allowed villagers to relive happy moments. The market buzzed with laughter as people shared their capsules, connecting over stories old and new. Under the Mũgumo tree, the villagers gathered to listen to Chemi's tales. Koza taught me that love doesn't disappear, he said. It becomes part of who we are. The villagers added their memories to the capsules, creating a library of light under the Mũgumo tree. Chemi's heart swelled as he realized Koza's legacy had become a thread connecting the entire village. Our little star's loss can feel like the end of everything, but those we love never truly leave us. They live in our memories, our actions, and the light they leave behind. Carry their light forward, and you will find that they are always with you. And if you ever find yourself under a bioluminescent sky, listen closely. You might just hear the laughter of two friends who remind us all what it means to carry each other's light.